Assalamu alaikum learners, and welcome back to another lesson of science. In today's lesson we are going to review for end of the unit checkup 2, and in this lesson you will recall and reinforce the uses and properties of material. Here we go. Here are your words. On number 1 we have materials, number 2 properties, plastic, metal, glass, rubber, fabric, wool, wood, transparent, hard, soft, and flexible. Let's have a look at the first material I have got here for you. Wood. Wood. Where do we get it from? Right, we get it from nature. It was once alive. Some doors, bed, and tables and chairs are made of wood. Wood is a part of living thing. Can you tell what living thing is it a part of? You're right, it's a part of tree. We get it from trees. Plastic. Remember, learners, we studied that plastic is not a natural material. It is man-made. It was created to save natural materials. Plastic is made from oil. Some plates, toys, and lunchboxes are made of plastic. Look around you. Collect few things that are made of plastic. Show it to your friends or your family members and see if you got the right thing. Then here I have for you another material, glass. Glass is made from a very fine sand. By burning it into a hot oven on 2000 degrees, yes, then when the sand starts melting, it's molded into glass. Things like glass windows and doors are made of glass. Can you find out things made of glass around you? Name any one object. Now, here I have for you rubber. Learners, rubber is a natural material. We get it from rubber tree. Things like gloves and toy ducks are made of rubber. Can you name any object that's made of rubber? There are lots of things we studied about rubber. Rubber is also one of the waterproof material. Look at the picture here. When do we use these boots? Yes, you're right. We use them during rainy weather. Next material I have here is wool. It is a natural material. We get it from an animal. Can you recall that animal? Mittens, socks, and winter coats are made of wool. Woolen clothes keep us warm during winters. Which animal produces most wool? Yes, you got it right. It's sheep. Here, fabric is also a natural material. Things like dresses, bed covers, and cushions are made of fabric. Where do we get it from? We get fabric from lots of natural things like plants like cotton plant, bamboo plant. Some silkworm called cocoon also produces silk threads that is used to make fabric. We get a lot of fabric from nature. Here we have the next material is metal. Metal like iron or lead are found under the ground in rocks. Cards, spoons, coins, scissors, all of these are made of metal. Name any two objects that are made of metal material. Now let's discuss here about the properties of material. Look at the picture carefully. Sometimes it's very easy by looking at the material we can see how it feels or what it's made from. The material in this picture is different. What is it made of? Yes, we just saw it earlier. It's made of a natural material called wood. Well done. Now think about the properties of wood. What are the properties? Is it soft or hard? You're right, it's hard. Is it bendy, flexible? No, it's not bendy, it's not flexible. It is rigid. It is not flexible. Here I have another material. Let's talk about its properties. What material is this? You're right, it's plastic. Do all plastic materials have same properties? Think about it before answering. Some plastic things are hard, while some plastic things aren't so hard. They're soft. So it depends from plastic to plastic, from object to object. Another material here we have fabric. Let's talk about the properties of fabric. As I told you earlier, we get fabric from lots of natural things. Fabric is soft, flexible, it's bendy. What else do you think properties are of this material? You can list as many as you can. Here we have metal. What other things are made of metal? We have studied earlier spoons, coins, and many other things. Can you name some? Pots are made of metal. What other things are made of metal? Name as many properties as you can. I know that metal is hard. It's not flexible. It's not bendy. Can you think of more? Here we have a toy, a rubber duck. So it's made of rubber. Recall from where do we get this material? And as I told you earlier, the rubber is not an absorbent material, so it is waterproof. So here's one property. Think about more of the properties of rubber material. Is it transparent? No. Is it opaque? Yes. Here I have some different types of materials. They all are glass, but the objects are a bit different from each other. Some are transparent, some are opaque, some are translucent. Here, can you name some properties? Glass is really fragile. You need to handle it with a lot of care. If it falls, it can break easily. Think about more properties of glass. Last one, here I have for you some challenge. Pick any card and answer. You can pause the video and take your time to answer any of these. Here, a task for you. Write names of 2 materials in your copybook and then write more than one property to describe the material you wrote. Last but not least, here is a link for you to practice and recall some materials and its properties on the word wall. Have fun and I will see you next week. Assalamu alaikum.